Hi, I'm Carrie Hammond, Education Specialist for the Missouri State Museum. Today we are going to talk about the Missouri State Museum, how it became a part of Missouri State Parks, and how we ended up in the Missouri Capitol building. In the years between 1919 and 1921, two separate museums were designated on the first floor of the Missouri State Capitol. First was the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall in the East Wing. Shortly thereafter, the Resources Museum was implemented in the West Wing by the Resources Museum Commission. The Resources Museum focused on Missouri's flora, fauna, and products. By 1923, the two museums merged into one and were renamed the Missouri State Museum. In 1978, care of the Missouri State Museum was transferred to Missouri State Parks, a division of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. The museum exhibits focus on Missouri history, cultural, and natural resources of the state and how we utilize them. There is a special gallery section especially for Missouri war veterans. Currently, the two museum wings are known as the History Hall and the Resources Hall. The History Hall offers exhibits and artifacts displaying the historical life of Missourians, Missouri's native people, founding businesses, and the many wars its citizens have played a part in. At the end of the History Hall is the Veterans Hall, highlighting the men and women who have bravely represented Missouri in their military service and includes a model of the USS Missouri. The Missouri State Museum's Resources Hall showcases Missouri's natural and cultural resources. This includes everything from Missouri's settling immigrant families, mining operations, to the geological makeup of the land. The museum has a director, assistant director, curators who build exhibits and care for the artifact collection, and interpretation specialists. Museum interpreters help visitors understand what they are observing on display and why these components are of value to Missouri's people. The museum's interpreters are typically who give programs both in person and virtually, and who you will encounter if you come to the Missouri State Capitol for a building tour. The museum provides many exciting education opportunities for schools and the community by offering tools such as hands-on educational trunks, traveling exhibits, and outreach programming, both in person and virtually. Just down the hill from the Capitol is the Jefferson Landing State Historic Site. Jefferson Landing, also known as Lohman's Landing, is also a part of Missouri State Parks and is also staffed by the Missouri State Museum. Being right along the Missouri River, the landing was the center of commerce and travel in Jefferson City in the mid-1800s. Comprised of the Lohman Building and Union Hotel, which are some of the oldest buildings in the city. The Lohman Building Museum depicts an 1850s general store with interactive exhibits, interpretive programs, and offers a 17-minute film on the history of the area. The Missouri State Museum curatorial staff oversee an extensive collection of artifacts from Missouri's history, including rare Civil War battle flags. Many of these flags have already been restored, and many more are awaiting their turn with the conservator. The Missouri State Museum offers an unforgettable educational experience for all visitors, both in person and virtual. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Missouri State Museum. And remember, it's your history, and you are always welcome in Missouri State Parks.